I got a bit of an upgrade. Welcome everyone to Clone World Season 2! I'm back. I have a bit of an upgrade to my camera, I have an upgrade to my flag, and I did a bit of a channel rebrand. Long-time fans or supporters of this channel would know that I used to be more of a political channel and funny time story channel, but I'd rebranded into a meme channel, and now I'm back to talking about what things that interest me, up to and including politics. And what brought me back was this story right here. For those who don't know what this is about, it's basically a Second Amendment audit. And for non-Americans, that means absolutely nothing. And for people who aren't involved in the Second Amendment community, it means even less. It basically means get into it with the police carrying an obnoxiously large assault rifle. Now, that's not what it's actually about, but that's what it's actually about. Basically, it's to flex your Second Amendment rights. If you don't use it, you lose it, and so on and so forth. And what winds up happening is these very sketchy characters, people with problems, people with a chip on their shoulder, people with something to prove, will walk around with an obnoxiously large weapon and will just stand around in 90-degree heat or 30-degree cold and basically hope that someone calls the police on them. Or, you know, they're taking their gun for a walk. I've heard that one a few times. And they always have a bad attitude. It would really help the cause if they didn't have a bad attitude, but too many of these Second Amendment audits and a lot of open carry people have bad attitudes. And a lot of them lacked, shall we say, tact, and a lot of them lack, shall we say, class, and decorum, and reading the room, and this is just yet another example of this. This is not the first time something like this has happened, and it won't be the last one. I remember the first time where I saw it getting really extreme was when two masked men in ski masks just walked into a Michigan police station in a Second Amendment audit. Yeah, we have a lot of these people in America, but let's go ahead and get into the story. Gun nut dressed in fatigues filled himself walking into a U.S. Walmart carrying an assault weapon and 100 rounds. The man, described as white and aged in his 20s, was detained by an off-duty firefighter who held the suspect at gunpoint. The shocking display came less than a week after the twisted gunman used an AK-47 type weapon to kill 22 people in a Walmart in El Paso, Texas. This is the latest in a series of gun-related incidents that have been reported at Walmarts across the U.S. since the massacre. So you see that right there? This is not... The El Paso shooting was like the biggest one, right? But there had been incidents across Walmarts, or at least not more incidents, but they had been reported because El Paso's in the news, as things in the U.S. tend to happen. And this guy thought it was a fantastic idea. Just days after the shooting, still while it's in the news, still while it's on Twitter, still while it's on Facebook, still while people are still very emotional about it, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to play dress up exactly like the shooter, with black shirt and brown khaki pants and an assault rifle, and just waltz around my local Walmart. That'll endear people to the Second Amendment cause beautifully. And just look at these two pictures. I want you to look at these two pictures right here. They look exactly the same. I know I even have friends that tell me that the firefighter was out of line, that he was out of order, that he was fully within his constitutional and local legal rights to do so. I say that's crap. That is crap. You don't look exactly like the shooter 3 days ago and go parading around your local Walmart while emotions are still high. You are not educating anybody. You are scaring people. Scaring people is not education. Well, I guess you could kind of conflate the two, I suppose. I'm sure many people are being educated quite well as to what a Second Amendment audit is and what kind of people participate in them. Before I get any further, I just want to say that I am one of the biggest pro-Second Amendment people you'll ever meet. I am among the people that believe there should be AK-47 vending machines. I am one of the people that says that IDF, National Guard style training should be mandatory. I'm somebody that says that guns don't kill people, people kill people. All the good Facebook talking points. I'm a good little American. But this bothers me. This has always bothered me. And people that support these people bother me. Why? Because it's all about optics. Optics. It's very important to endear people to your cause. It's very important to get people on your side. It's very important for people to see your side of the argument. How you get people to not see your side of the argument is to dress up exactly like a mass shooter that was in the news 3 days ago and walk around your local Walmart. Just saying. The police say he was recording himself walking through a store using his phone, which is very common. The store manager at the neighborhood market pulled a fire alarm, urging shoppers to escape the store. Police say the man made his way out an emergency exit where the firefighter held him at gunpoint. At the moment, the Springfield police arrived on scene and detained the man. Alright, so again, firefighter was fully within his ballpark. I know there's a lot of people that hate the firefighter. I don't hate the firefighter. He did exactly what a normal, sane person would do 3 days after a mass shooting who looks exactly like that guy. Black shirt, cargo pants, with an assault rifle. He's paying attention to the news unlike you people. He understands optics unlike you people. This bothers me. As you can tell, it's why I came back. That's why I came back to doing Clown World, is that the left does not have a monopoly on madness, alright? The right also has its fair share of kooks and weirdos and people with a chip on their shoulder, and this is one of them. If you want to look into more what Second Amendment audits are, I highly encourage you to look up more videos on YouTube. It'll explain it far better than I can in a 10-minute or less video, and I'm sure there's people who are going to justify in this comment section of why it's good to do Second Amendment audits, but let me just say, can you look at this guy and tell me that this guy has what we would call tact and understands what he looks like? The overwhelming majority of Second Amendment audits want confrontation. They want to get into it. They are inherently negative people. And this does not endear anybody to the cause of the Second Amendment. And to me, that's why I hate them more than the anti-Second Amendment people. But that's just my first video back. I'm gonna be doing more videos, more meme videos. Gonna keep going on, but I think like once a week, just once a week, I think I'm gonna do Clown World Season 2 with some better editing, or, you know, more editing, because my last videos didn't have any editing at all. Now that I know more what I'm doing, I should be trying to come back, and I hope you all encourage me. Sound off in the comments if you want. We can have a discussion about it, maybe make a part 2 of this. And yeah, Clown World Season 2.